It's now been 4 months since the country of Nepal was hit by a massive earthquake. In the days and weeks after, we checked in to see how kids were being affected. Now we're going back. Have things returned to normal, or is there still a lot more that needs to be done there? Here's Amelia.
Hi BTN, I'm Ishi. I live here in Nepal, just outside the capital city of Kathmandu. And for the past 4 months, we have been trying to rebuild the orphanage building after the massive earthquake hit the country.
4 months on, there are still reminders of the earthquake all over the place. But locals like Ishi are trying to get life back to normal as best they can. Ishi helps take care of more than 50 orphan kids. They've been living in this temporary home, which they built from bamboo a month after the quake.
All the children, they live there and we sleep there, we eat there.
Our house is damaged and we are very worried.
They still can't afford to fix their damaged orphanage, and the government has put this red sticker on it, which means the building is too dangerous to use. Ishi says heavy rains and flooding are also making it worse.
There are boys that are working behind me just to make sure that the water doesn't go inside the building, and we desperately need enough funds to repair the building.
But there is some good news. The kids of Ishi's orphanage couldn't go to school for a long time after the quake. But now they're going again, and they couldn't be happier about it.
3, 2.
In the centre of Kathmandu, these kids are lucky enough to be going to school again too. But only in tents in the middle of the square. Aid organisations have been putting up as many tents as possible, but there are too many kids to teach.
Very bad.
Why is it bad?
Because there are many people start coming and we have a problem.
Out in the suburbs, these kids are still homeless, living in tent cities with hundreds of other families. Their villages were destroyed, so their parents moved here to find work, but it isn't easy. Nepal was a popular spot for tourists, but since the earthquakes, it's been quiet, and that's making recovery even harder. Many governments and charities around the world are still helping people here by sending things like food, clean water, tents and medicine. But they need other things too, like builders, tools and supplies to rebuild homes and businesses. And many of those things are in short supply, or the price for them has gone up dramatically. Ishi says it's important other countries don't forget the people of Nepal now that 4 months have passed since the earthquake.
If people in Australia can help us to raise funds, then that would be greatly appreciated.
Because while things are starting to improve, many of their worries aren't going away anytime soon.